Hey guys, Giovanni here at Napoli Central. Welcome back for another video. Obviously, Lecce Napoli just went final a few moments ago, so we're going to talk about that. If you're new to the channel, obviously an all-Napoli channel, do subscribe, like the video as well. If you're not a Napoli fan, you still want to just keep track of what's going on with the club match after match, please do subscribe as well. I'll keep you guys covered, especially in the next few weeks. I should have time to make a review after the matches. So, Lecce Napoli, obviously a road matchup for Napoli after the Champions League game midweek at home against Liverpool, and that's why this game was kind of like a trap game, because you're coming off a 2-0 win against Liverpool, a big matchup and a big win, and then you kind of face a lower Serie A side, newly promoted, and it's kind of a trap game. You want to go out there and get some goals early, which they were able to do in the first half. We saw last year Napoli was really a second-half team, and even this year against Juve, they had 3 second-half goals, so you just worried about those kind of things coming into the game. And then it wasn't a full lineup. Obviously, no Di Lorenzo, no Mario Rui, no Manolas, no Alan, no Mertens, no Lozano. So you just wonder what's going to go out there on the field, what kind of product they're going to get. But they got a pretty good one eventually. So we'll get in there kind of position by position. We'll start with Ospina in goal. Actually, I forgot him also. Ospina started in place of Meret. So Ospina is the one who conceded the penalty, kind of lunged at the Lecce player in the box. The Lecce player kind of jumped over him, but I guess just the lunge, the concept of that, it was reviewed and it was given a penalty, and he conceded the penalty, and that's the only goal Lecce scored. There was one other shot that hit off the post. I'm not sure if Ospina saved it or not. I didn't really get to see the replay or not on that. So, you know, besides that, he didn't have too much to do. A lot of their shots went over and were from distance, really. It wasn't really anything too crazy. I think it was Tabanelli's shot that hit the post eventually later in the game. But, you know, nothing too crazy there. But for the defense, I've really liked what Maksimovic has done over, you know, the couple games he's played. I think he played against Samp, and then he played against, today. He played today. So I think he played 2 games. I'm not sure if he played another one. I think it was Manolas in the other 3. But it was Maksimovic with Koulibaly. Koulibaly had a great game as well. He's looked good the past few games. Not much to say there, you know, especially against Liverpool. He was amazing, but solid again today, which is kind of expected. You expect good games from him all the time. He's one of the best, if not the best in the world. Maksimovic, like I said, I've liked him. Malcuit, in the first, you know, maybe 25 minutes, was kind of sloppy with passing and crossing and pushing up forward, but he showed great pace. Obviously, we know that. Made some runs by some Lecce players, was able to grow into the game. I thought he got better as the game went on. Ghoulam as well, same thing for him. He eventually got, you know, better. They were decent, solid performances, nothing too crazy, but able to go a full game. And also Ghoulam also went a full 90 minutes, which is good to see. So that was the defense, you know, besides the penalty, not too much. I mean, you know, Lecce pushed in the second half after they were down, but it wasn't too crazy of a thing. It was just they had to just, you know, weather the storm for a little bit. So that was good to see. Midfield, Fabian with an amazing wonder goal. You know, his signature left-footed curler. Great goal, and him playing in kind of a deeper position going forward. You kind of forget these things that he's able to do, but I mean, not really, because he's so good. And we've seen that this summer with Spain that he played with, and then, you know, obviously what he's doing for Napoli is nothing short of outstanding, and today was a good performance. No Alan, so Zielinski was in there. Zielinski wasn't too bad. I thought they were, you know, the midfield was pretty solid as well. Insigne ends up scoring a penalty, which we'll get to. Or I guess we could talk about it now. It was a penalty where it was a handball reviewed by the referee with VAR and given to Napoli. And the penalty was first taken and saved by Gabriel of Lecce, and then it was retaken because Gabriel moved off the line early. I think it's encroachment, so Insigne got the penalty again and ripped this one past him. Even though Gabriel guessed this the right side again, it wasn't enough. You know, it was way too powerful and way too much pace to get past him. So Insigne got a goal as well. Who else is in the midfield? Now I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, those 3 were pretty good. I honestly, Elmas was pretty good as well. I really like what I've seen from the kid. He's young, he's fast, but he's pretty disciplined for the most part. But he drew 1 yellow on a counterattack where he tried to stop him and kind of just bulldoze somebody, and he got a yellow. I don't know how this works. I can't remember now if he already had a yellow, but if he does, he might miss the next match, but I don't remember seeing anything about them saying it. So, you know, but he did get another yellow. That's the only thing he has to be careful. He kind of makes these silly fouls, but he's more disciplined than not, and obviously he's still young, so he's growing into that. But I liked his performance as well. And in forwards, Milik didn't really contribute too much in his first game back. He didn't play the full game, which was expected in his first game back. But Llorente went till late in the game, and he scored 2 goals. And everyone was questioning, oh, is he going to be good? Why are we signing Llorente? Why couldn't we get Icardi and all these things? And I know 2 of the opponents, Sampdoria and Lecce, weren't the most the most difficult opponents to face. But he has 3 goals in 3 games and an assist as well. So 3 goals and assists in 3 games. And one of those goals came against Liverpool, which was big. But he also had a brace today. And, they were kind of clinical, traditional poacher's goals. He found himself in the right place at the right time. The first goal was off a deflected shot. He's there in the right spot, slots it in. Second goal, rebound, he's there again, puts it in. So that's what you like to see from your big man in the area. He's in the right place at the right time. That's what a striker should do. And he put those back home. So Lozano came in, contributed some runs, but not too much. He had a shot late in the game that tested Gabriel, was right at him, so it was saved. But it was good to see the likes of Mertens, Manolas, Di Lorenzo. They all got rested. Alan didn't play. He's also recovering, I think, from a little knock in that Liverpool game. So they all got rested for the midweek game against Cagliari. So good job by Ancelotti to pick a lineup that worked, got the result, saved some guys, rested them, and because of how many games in so many days. So if we count, that's 3 games in about 8 days. So it's good to see that from the team as well. So good result. Cagliari midweek, I'll get a review for that as well. But I got to get out of here. Just wanted to make a quick review, talk about some things that I found positive. It started, they were sluggish at the start. Once they got that first goal, everything kind of broke open because Lecce had to break open a little bit. They were having 10, 11 guys back in their defense the whole game. And then as the game went on in the second half, Napoli was sluggish a little bit after having the 3-0 lead. Lecce got a goal back, but then Napoli closed it again with a Llorente goal. So good to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and forward snap is happening.